We're proud to continue our partnership with NYSID and to connect with so many of you. It's great to see everyone this evening. The interior design community is a large part of our business at the Shade Store, and education is crucial to the continued advancement of interior design. Supporting the Rising Star Award has always allowed us to recognize some of the interior designers who will drive future innovations in the industry. It's an honor to introduce one such designer, Laura Hodges, as the 2022 winner of the Rising Star Award. Laura is the owner and principal of Laura Hodges Studio, a boutique residential design firm located in Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area, as well as Domain, a design boutique that specializes in fair trade and sustainable items. Her firm focuses on creating beautiful, tailored spaces while fully expressing every client's individual style. Her aesthetic is calming, clean, and classic, and her spaces take their cues from the natural and built environments that surround them, from seagrasses to cityscapes. In addition to her reputation for sourcing vintage finds, she is known as a tech-savvy designer who applies the latest innovations in sustainable design. Very important. Laura holds a bachelor's degree in business and AAS from the New York School of Interior Design and LEED accreditation. Laura was featured in Traditional Home as a new trad and House Beautiful as a next wave designer. She was also named one of the top 20 designers for 2020 by Sotheby's Home. Also, Laura is a brand ambassador for the Sustainable Furnishings Council. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and that's certainly true of Laura's work. So let's take a look at Laura's accomplishments in the video.
Hi, I'm Laura Hodges, and as an alumna of the New York School of Interior Design, I'd like to thank them very much for this Rising Star Award. It was so generously sponsored by the Shade Store and presented in this beautiful Baccarat vase. For everyone at the Gala tonight, I really want to thank you. Thank you for being here, thank you for supporting the interior design, and thank you for supporting this scholarship fund. So I actually came to interior design a little later. I was in my mid-20s when I started to realize that the industry that I was in wasn't really fulfilling my creative passions. And so I'd always had an interest in interior design, and I thought, well, let me just have a look around and see where I could go to school. I wanted to be around a range of students, and the wonderful thing about the New York School of Interior Design is that it embraces all levels of interest in design, all diversity of people, and so I loved being there because I was around everybody from an 18-year-old to a 70-year-old, and being able to be around such a wide range of students really helped me to feel like I was in the right place. It felt very comfortable. The faculty at New York School of Interior Design was just top-notch all the way through. I would say that every course had amazing teachers, and I was just in awe of the level of talent that they brought through for critiques. It was amazing to be able to be in that sort of situation where you could show your work to people who were in the industry doing the work, and they could critique you not only from a design standpoint, but also from a practical standpoint too. My education plays into my life all the time. Every day, I always hear that little voice in the back of my head that says, why? Why is that so good? Why are you doing it that way? So even if my clients don't ask me why, I'm asking myself why. And I think ultimately hearing that voice in the back of my head makes me a good designer and makes me always wanting to challenge myself and do better on every project. So my style is decidedly modern. I would say that because I grew up partially in England and with British parents, I definitely have a very good understanding of traditional design as well. So it's a blend of classic, modern, and pretty simple, really focusing on materials and bringing in vintage pieces whenever possible to layer in some character and some personality. And I also really like to be sustainable. I think the sustainability has definitely become more important over the last decade. So throughout my design career, even when I was in school, I still was making sure that all of my design projects were sustainable as well. I love to have a collaborative approach with our clients. I'm creating not only their home, but helping them figure out how they're going to live in that home. So it's a lifestyle. I would say that my favorite project that we've been working on for a few years now is a project that we have down on the Eastern Shore in Maryland. And this project is very special. These clients are very dear to me. And the really special thing about this property is just how beautiful it is. The sunrise, the sunset. You know, we wanted to make sure that when you go inside, that feeling and that sort of experience is still part of your indoor life. And I believe that over time, our clients have really found that these spaces, including all these wonderful materials and finishes, have just really spoken to them about the environment that they're in. It's a feeling of being closer to nature, and I think that the interior really reflects the environment that they love so much outside. I would encourage anybody who would like to follow in my footsteps. I interned with the wonderful Jamie Drake, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience to actually be in an office and see how all of the things that I was learning at school really come to life. You can be at school all day long, but you really still also need to get some real life work experience before you can really get started. It means so much to me to receive the Rising Star Award. It's amazing to feel recognized within this industry. It's amazing to see my own career path developing in such a wonderful way. You can only do your very best at what you can do. And so to see other people recognize that is very meaningful, and I'm just so appreciative.
Though Laura describes her work as simple, I think we can all see that that's anything but simple, done with great style and grace. David and Laura, will you please join us? Oh, look, there you are. At the podium for the presentation of the Rising Star Award. Zach, take it away.
Laura.
Yeah.
Laura, we celebrate your serenely eclectic and worldly style, your dedication to sustainable interior design and ethical sourcing, your leadership qualities, and your business acumen. The New York School of Interior Design is thrilled to present our alumna, Laura Hodges, with the 2022 Rising Star Award.
I tried.
It's all yours.
Good evening. Thank you so much to the Shade Store, first of all. I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight to support this wonderful event by NYSID for their scholarship program. As a student at NYSID, the design industry was at my fingertips, and I had the opportunity to immerse myself in all things design and architecture. And so I'm so glad that this evening we're able to support that same opportunity for other students. And so thank you, NYSID, for bringing us together tonight and for recognizing the need to give this opportunity that we were so fortunate to have. This award means a lot to me. As you can tell, I'm very nervous. Thank you. Thank you. This award truly means a lot to me because not only is it an honor to be recognized for my work, but as a former student, this is like coming home. And NYSID was my first significant step into the design world and formed the groundwork for everything that I have since built with our design firm. I really want to thank everyone from my amazing professors to my then academic advisor to now Dean Ellen Fisher, and the team that made tonight really a reality, which was Samantha Fingleton and NYSID President David Sproles. Thank you. It's such a wonderful full circle moment for me tonight because, you know, sharing this evening with Jamie Drake is really just something I would never have ever imagined. I was lucky enough to intern at his office while I was still in school, and this whole design world really that I was learning about in school came into full color, and quite literally full color with Jamie. And having the opportunity to further my training in his studio was absolutely a privilege and a gift. And thank you, Jamie, for that experience. I would like to thank also my amazingly supportive parents, who are both here tonight. They sparked my love of art and design early on, and they encouraged me always to find my own path. My partner in life and Tim, my partner in life and in work, Tim, who has always been my best friend and my most ardent supporter. Our fabulous, fabulous design clients who trust us with their homes, including a very few special people here tonight who honor me by just being here and supporting. So thank you. Thank you for being here. So design is a team effort, and I love the relationships that we have been able to develop, not only within our design firm, our design team, and our fabric and furniture lines, our artisan workrooms, Grote House is here tonight, and all these relationships. We really couldn't do this work without all of the trades and the artists and everybody who helped us bring everything together. So thank you to everybody who's here tonight, and thank you to everyone else, and thank you to the Shade Store, and thank you to NYSID for this wonderful honor.